UNICEF has been a crucial partner in promoting early childhood development in Pakistan. The organization has been working towards improving access to quality early childhood education and care with a focus on vulnerable and marginalized communities. To further understand what UNICEF's approach towards the ECD agenda in Pakistan is, I would like to invite our next speaker, Mr. Abdullah Fazil, the country representative of UNICEF Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. It's good to be here. Vice Chancellor, Dr. Nasir Mahmood, my brother and colleague, Dr. Palita of WHO, Dr. Nazir, our key partner in Sun Network, Ms. Khadija Khan, who's a critical partner, colleagues from different entities, agencies, government, ministries. It's a pleasure to be here. Actually, it's apt that we're holding this fourth international conference at Allama Iqbal University. A man whose wisdom and thought perhaps is the genesis of Pakistan. And last time when we had this discussion in another conference just a few weeks ago, I had suggested at the time, not realizing that we were coming here, that the concept of khudi, of Allama Iqbal, actually applies to early childhood development. I will not repeat what had been said. I think the notion of action being required rather than theory is quite evident. I think the notion of indigenous ownership of what ECD should be, I think is quite obvious. The idea that actually this is not about money, but actually practical implementation and already what exists is also quite evident. The multisectorality of early childhood development is clear, from health to nutrition to social welfare, social services, social protection to education, I think is quite obvious. And I think the academic theory of the design of early childhood development, as important as that is, we cannot forget the essence of the human nature of this. Animals have a childhood development of their own in terms of play, in terms of socialization, in terms of cognitive development. It's ingrained in all beings, more or less, in how this is done. But I think, the chairman of a Higher Education Commission, mentioned the development of nations and how this is crucial to the generations that are to come. Countries are not devoid of their people. Robots do not run countries. The biggest asset the country has is its children, today and tomorrow. Pakistan is facing serious consequences. At least 23 million children out of school, maybe even 26. Poverty rates in the most deprived parts of the country, which also happen to be the areas hit by floods. And if you look at the nutrition rates, stunting rates of 50%. It's quite shocking. Mothers who are already anemic, or young, or children themselves who are giving birth, these examples that you've heard, a nation cannot stand if these fundamental issues are not addressed. Poverty plays a critical role as well. And I think, therefore, the multisectorality of addressing early childhood development, I think, couldn't be more evident, from health, nutrition, social protection, education, and all the other components required. So the next 2 days are going to be critical in the action part of the theory that we've had. UNICEF will continue to be a partner to support this process. And I think there was a mention also about the possibility of having certification process. I think if you take this forward a bit and those things are done, we are willing to be supportive, including perhaps creating a chair position with others so that this becomes a more established part of technical and high-level education in the country. Thank you very much, and I wish you good luck in the next 2 days.